everyone and welcome back to our channel. As Matt said last week, this week we're off to the Netherlands just for a quick overnight stop. But before we go, I'm in the car, so I've got to go and do a bit of shopping, which is a bit boring. But I'll take you on the journey with me. There's some really massive Easter displays in the shops at the moment, so I'm going to have a look and see if we can get any chocolate before Easter. Let's go!
We don't belong here. I want more out of life. The longer we stay here, our boots get stuck in the mud. Let's pack up a life, baby, and call it a night. 'Cause the longer we stay here, the harder the fight. I said, hey.
So I've just stopped off in St. Lo, but we've been here before, so you'll have to check out our previous video. I'm just taking some photos of all the landmarks here for our tour that's coming in the summer of St. Lo. So if you're in this area and you want to know a bit more about the history, have a look at our links in the description. We'll leave one there for all our tours that we do in the local area.
We won't regret this.
So as you saw, I got my step from Brickamarsh. Now we're off to go and pick Matt up and go to the Netherlands. It's quite a long drive and we have taken you on the journey, parts of it before. But I'm sure if there's anything interesting or new, we'll have a look. If not, we'll see you there.
Okay, so a slight change of plan to what I think Jess left you guys with a few minutes ago. So last night we ended up going out for a really nice meal. So we are heading to the Netherlands this morning. I'm not driving. So I'd point that out. As you saw from our little video, we kind of had the extremes. It's nice and sunny now, but we've just come through some snow. So we have got about 4 or 5 hours left, and then we'll be getting to the Netherlands. So I won't bore you with the trip. So through the power of YouTube, let's get there.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, 'cause
So it's just taken us about 7 hours to get here, but we have arrived in the sunny Netherlands.
Yeah, it is sunny.
It's lovely. We've just got some cash out. We're going to shoot off and get a new gas bottle for the boat, a cup of coffee, priorities first, and then we will head to the boat. So we will see you when we get gas. Exciting times.
say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't forget, yeah. Maybe it's something in the water, yeah. Or maybe we just...
Okay, so we finally got ourselves at 5 minutes. Got ourselves a nice cup of coffee, finally, after I threw my first one across the boat. We thought we'd just take a couple of minutes because we've been getting a lot of questions on Instagram about how we've done certain things on the boat, what things look like, what our plans are. So we've got another adventure coming up later on in this video. Unfortunately, this is just a flying visit, so tomorrow I am back to work, but we are going to go and explore somewhere on the way home. But we just thought we'd take a few minutes and just sort of show you around the boat, show you what we've done, and just sort of give you guys at home a little insight into what we've done basically and where we are. Some really exciting news. Next year, hopefully March time next year, we're going to be lifting our anchor here at Port Zealand, and we're going to be heading out and we're going to go all the way around the coast exploring, and we're going to head down towards the Mediterranean. So that's quite an exciting little sail that we're going to go on. Little sail?
It's a big sail.
It's a big sail.
And it's somewhere hot, which
Yeah.
we're in desperate need of.
So our channel is going to be exploring the Mediterranean, and we're going to be exploring all the way around the coastline, around France, Portugal, Greece, Italy, all over Europe. So that's the plan.
Yes.
So we thought we'd just give you a quick little tour, little walk around, show you some footage, and then we're going to pack up and probably head back and do our little adventure back in France. I think we're going to go to Cerisy-le-Forêt.
Yeah.
Before unfortunately I have to go back to work. But plenty more adventuring to see. So as usual, subscription, ring the little bell, thumbs up, check out our Instagram page as well. So I'll go show you guys around.
Got to know you before you faded away. I got to know you, got to love you. Just keep walking down to separate ways. I can show you, escaping your pain now. You break down, you're drained now. Your heart pounds, your lips move, your eyes shine, you lose it all.
Okay, for those of you that watched our video a few months ago now, when we came up here, show a link to our video up here. You'll see how stormy it was when we came for a week. We ended up getting a lot of projects done on the boat, but we couldn't actually get her out sailing, which was a bit of a disappointment. This trip was just a flying visit. You saw yesterday it was really, really windy. Hopefully our audio came out okay. So we gave you a little bit of a tour of the boat. Today, unfortunately, we have to go back to France. I'm actually working this evening, and Jess is going to do a little tour, and I'm going to join her on my break to have a look around Cerisy-le-Forêt. So stay tuned for that. But I just thought I'd show you guys probably the definition of irony, that the day that we head home, it is absolutely beautiful. The sun is shining. You can see in the background if I just, there we go. Sun shining, flat calm waters. It's a beautiful day to go out sailing. Unfortunately, we've got to start making tracks so that we can get home. So, next time.
So we've made it back to France, but I've had to drop Matt off to work because it was quite a long journey. But I have come to part of Cerisy-le-Forêt. We did come here, or I don't know, probably a few months ago, it might have been before Christmas, and we walked around like a little lake by the abbey. We'll put the link to the video up in one of the corners. And this place is just a huge forest with loads of walking trails. There's a little information centre just over there, and there's just loads of information about what's around, what wildlife there is here. Like I said, loads of walking trails. I'm going to follow a bit of a yellow one that's not very far, only a kilometre or so. But yeah, having just been in the car for 7 hours, I could do with a bit of a wander before going home, and I thought I'd bring you along with me.
I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. I can't take this anymore. You say we're done, but you still want more. Baby, what I need is you out the door. This time I'm sure, yeah, that you're a bad boy, up to no good. Trying to be a man, but you're stuck in boyhood. Baby, you won't ever treat me the way you should, so it's over for good. I will never smile for you, smile for you.
So it is a lovely little walk here, and luckily it's been quite dry lately, so there's no mud because I haven't bought my walking boots. But as you can see, it is right on a main road, which is a bit of a shame, so I can hear the cars going past. And I think if I came here with one of the dogs, they'd have to stay on the lead just in case. It's also a bit of a treasure hunt because you've got to try and find the colour on the trees to make sure you're on the right trail. So I'm keeping an eye out for the yellow ones, and let's hope I'm still on the right path. saw last week, Matt's gone and bought a super telephoto lens and has been desperate to try and get photos of wildlife. I just about managed to catch them on camera. It's a bit blurry, but there were 2 massive deer in the forest. And I do keep hearing twigs breaking, so I assume there's more. So we'll come back. You'll have to check out our Instagram because we'll come back in a few weeks and hopefully Matt will get some nice pictures of some deer. They just stopped and stared at me. It's a bit eerie because there's nobody around, but it's fine, they ran away. So yeah, we'll come back, but check out our Instagram for all the photos that Matt's been able to take with his lens. Shame he's not here because I don't know how to work it. So my path has disappeared and it's now along this big main road. There's lots of options and there's also 2 behind me. So I think I'm going to admit defeat and go back the way I came, because it might not look like a busy road, but this is one of the main roads that travels through to Bayer, which is only about 15 kilometres away, and cars are going up and down this road at about 80 kilometres an hour, 65 miles an hour. So it's a bit dangerous. So I'm going to go back the way I came, back along this really straight long bit through the forestation and head back to the car. So it's nice to get out, but I need to go and get a map from the Tourist Information Centre. Oops. Luckily, I am on the right path. So I found my little yellow signs again. It's the same route I came on the way there. So I'm heading back to the car now and we're going to leave our vlog there. So I know it's been a really quick whistle stop to the Netherlands, but hopefully we'll be back again in May for a bit longer this time. We've got lots of big plans for the boat, so we need to get cracking with that. As usual, please consider subscribing, give us a thumbs up, let us know we're doing a good job, and if you think there's anywhere that we've missed along our journey or in this area, then do let us know. We love checking out new places. I know there's a lot of chateaus nearby that are opening up now. It's April, so we're very excited to go and check them out. So yeah, we'll see you next week. Hope you have a good week. Bye.